Have you ever had a student who just can't sit still, who melts down at the sound of a school bell, or seems completely disengaged no matter what you try? What if I told you the issue might not be about behavior, but about sensory processing? Today, we're going to talk about how sensory integration plays a key role in learning, why it's often overlooked in schools, and how we can change that. Hi, I'm Margaret from Your Therapy Source, where we provide resources to help children succeed at school and at home. So every day, students process an overwhelming amount of sensory information: sights, sounds, movements, textures, body language. For most, this happens automatically. But for some kids, their nervous system struggles to organize and respond to this input effectively. This is where Ayres Sensory Integration comes in. And yet, despite its proven benefits, it's often misunderstood or left out of school based interventions. Ayres sensory integration is an evidence-based approach developed by Dr. A. Jean Ayres that helps children better process sensory input so that they can focus, participate, and learn. Unlike simple sensory strategies, Ayres sensory integration is an active approach. It engages students in meaningful, structured activities that strengthen their ability to self-regulate and respond appropriately to their environment. For example, a student who is constantly moving and fidgeting may actually be seeking more sensory input. Therefore, instead of punishing that movement, sensory integration teaches us to channel it through structured activities that meet their needs while still allowing them to focus. So, why isn't air sensory integration used more in schools? One of the biggest misconceptions is that it's a medical model and therefore it doesn't belong in an educational setting. But here's the truth: sensory processing directly affects learning. If a student can't sit upright, can't hold a pencil, can't tolerate classroom noise, or isn't able to transition between activities without distress, they're not accessing their education. And that's exactly why it fits within school based occupational and physical therapy. The good news? Education laws like IDEA and ESSA fully support the use of sensory-based strategies in schools, and we can implement them through a multi-tiered approach, MTSS, whole school strategies, small group interventions, and individualized support for students with more significant challenges. So what can we do right now to make sensory integration a priority in schools? It starts with awareness and action. Therapists, educators, and parents all have a role to play. In terms of therapists and related service providers, it's really great if you can advocate for sensory integration as a valid evidence-based intervention. Provide training and education to teachers and staff on sensory processing and strategies that support self-regulation. Educators, it would be wonderful if you can integrate sensory-friendly classroom strategies like movement breaks, flexible seating, and quiet spaces to help students stay regulated and engaged. And parents, partner with your child's school team to ensure sensory needs are being addressed, whether it's through IEP goals, 504 accommodations, or classroom-based supports. So sensory integration isn't just about helping kids feel comfortable, it's about giving them tools they need to succeed in school and beyond. If we truly want to support all learners, we have to stop treating sensory processing as an afterthought and start seeing it as a foundation for academic success.